We've just gotten the Season 2 Reloaded blog post for Call of Duty Black Ops 6 and Warzone, which is going to be releasing in 2 days' time on the 20th of February. And there isn't too much coming here for us zombies, but this is going to be a big Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles crossover. They did post a little teaser trailer the other day that I put up as a short that you can see on screen, just teasing this. There hasn't been much marketing. Obviously, this season is very short, so they're just trying to get it out of the way, to be honest. But there's lots of cool stuff coming in terms of skins, and if you're a fan of the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, obviously you're going to be very excited. But what about zombies content? Because obviously that's what most of you are here on the channel for. Well, Cranked is going to be back. However, it's going to be a Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles version of Cranked, and the blog says, rage like Ralph, there's nothing like a train of undead targets to test the turtles' fighting prowess. It's time to go loud in this new limited time Cranked variant, testing players with a timer that left unchecked will count down to their own destruction. Here's how this plays out. So it's going to be called Cowabunga Cranked, and as you can see in the background, it does look like the zombies are getting reskinned with Foot Clan models, so that's going to make it for a lot of fun. Now, Cranked was obviously added in Cold War, we've had it in the past, and it was very fun, but unfortunately they disabled the Easter eggs before. However, this time around, they are not going to be disabled, but this is going to be a part of a limited time mode, which is unfortunate. Cranked should just stay as a permanent mode, but yes, you will be able to do the quest, which is going to be a fun challenge, and especially if you go ahead and use the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles skins. There's a bunch of stuff that you can actually unlock via the challenges for this event as well across all modes. So here we have the description, you have the logo with the pizza on for the mode. Add some high octane urgency to any of the 4 zombies maps on your undead horde, slaying in Cowabunga Cranked. Drop into Terminus, Liberty Falls, Citadelle Des Morts, or the Tomb with your loadout of choice and eliminate a zombie to trigger the Cranked timer. So if you've played Cranked before, it's pretty basic how it works. You're basically on a countdown and that keeps going to 0, and you basically need to keep charging it up by killing zombies. So if you fail to eliminate a zombie before the timer hits 0, you go kaboom and you are gone. So that's how you fail the game. It's a very fun high octane mode. Of course, it doesn't change the gameplay too much, but it makes you under pressure. You can't relax. You need to always be on the go, always having action, and it's great that you can play it on all of the modes as well, especially when, for example, Jingle Hells was just on Liberty Falls. These modes really should be on as many modes as possible. So as rounds progress, the Crank timer will continue to shrink, so keep pushing the fight to stay in the game. Thankfully, there are several pizza power-ups that can drop in the match, including Turtle Power, temporarily empowers the player with a health bonus, and Pack-a-Punch 3, legendary melee weapons. Pizza Box fills the Crank timer to max, Slice of Pie, partial time added to the Cranked timer. Plus, all players in the mode are given the Donnie's Time Stopper field upgrade. Activate it to pause the Crank timer for 1 full minute. So this is great, and yeah, this mode's going to be very fun to play with all of these different power-ups that really change how you progress, and it's a good balance, obviously, with the fact that you're really having to rush. So deploy as a Ninja Turtle operator to gain 50% reduction damage from behind. Join a Splinter for a slightly increased chance for a Slice of Pie to drop from eliminated enemies. For those craving a real challenge, main quest will be active in Cowabunga Cranked with a subtly different Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle variant of each map's main quest completion calling card available as a memento for anyone radical enough to achieve this feat. Think you can finish all of them? Question mark. So yeah, it's great that they are giving you a calling card. I assume they're probably just going to add a little Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle logo, probably the pizza in the corner of the calling card, and maybe just change it to green or something and call it a day. I can't imagine it being that crazy, but at least there's something there, a reward to do it, some sort of exclusivity, and people are going to have a lot of fun in testing this out. But yeah, it does suck. Crank should stay as a permanent mode, but in addition to this, the directed mode is going to be releasing for the Tomb as well. Now, with the Citadelle Des Morts one, the guided version was not great because they didn't explain a lot of the steps properly, especially with the sword upgrades, and yeah, I really hope that this one is good. Obviously, this Easter egg is not as complicated as that one was. That was a lot more convoluted, so they really didn't do a good job there in guiding new players, which is the whole point of the mode, in that anyone can jump into the guided version and enjoy it. And yeah, there is also going to be a St. Patrick's Day event going on, but speaking of that, you can actually see there's a Scarlett Rhodes skin coming. You can only see the back of her, and it is kind of implying that it's probably going to be a skin, probably for Maya, although it could be for someone else, but It probably isn't going to be a full-on operator bundle, but it could be, I guess. But the fact that they have not announced it in this blog and we can only see her from behind definitely suggests it's probably just a skin, unfortunately. But yeah, it really sucks that they're kind of just dangling the jingles of the Chaos story in our faces instead of just giving these characters back to us in a proper fashion. But maybe they are testing the water because they want to, you know, continue a game after Ancient Evil in the future. Maybe after COD 2025 Zombies with the original characters, they could then go back to the Chaos story in the past. That's definitely something they could do. Now, obviously, in this Season 2 Reloaded update as well, we're getting a bunch of stuff like melee, dual-wielding katanas, a skateboard, as well as you're going to be able to get the bow staff and just so much more, as well as nunchucks, just all this stuff you would expect with Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, as well as the Sai. So all of this is going to be so much fun using in Zombies, especially, and using in this mode, and really feeling decked out. And there is going to be the Clover Craze event later on, as well as there's going to be the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles event, which you can see all of the rewards. You've got the premium track, and then there's also a free track. It sucks that they're now doing these premium events, basically like extra battle passes now. It's just getting ridiculous how much they're trying to sell to us. And there's obviously a load of operator bundles and tracer packs coming for all of the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, Leonardo, Donatello, Michelangelo, as well as Raphael. And I'm not gonna lie, Leonardo is rocking some hard shitters in this stance he's got going on there. And yeah, that's pretty much everything. I will leave a link to the blog in this video's description if you want to go ahead and read it all for yourself in case I have missed anything, or you want to learn more about the other modes, which obviously I skimmed over, as well as the event challenges. But just a quick video here today. Of course, let me know if you want to see me make guides on how to do the Cranked Easter eggs, and that can be potentially something I do. Be sure to let me know, but without further ado, thank you for watching the video. Make sure to subscribe if you're not here for latest and greatest Call of Duty news and information. So anyways, thank you for watching, and bye.
Pop the lid! Pop the lid!
Hang on! I want to try my hydraulic wedge.
Move, I'll do it.
Quietly, guys.
Whoa! Whoa. Tubular!
Don't know how far down this place goes, but you can bet that damn artifact is all the way at the bottom.
This is not the time to reconnect with your ancestors.
Can't hide from me now.
I didn't know the wall was loaded.
Who invited the 12-foot tall cattle prod?
Get up! No one's gonna carry you out of this pit.
Memories of a nightmare, buried deep in the hush of the place.